What up, y'all? It's your boy Kijana, about to do these fight card predictions this week. You know it. Al Quinta versus Cowboy. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna start with the prelims first. Mitch Gagnon versus Cole Smith. Cole Smith's making his debut. I know that. I don't know much about either of these guys. I watched Mitch Gagnon fight. I don't remember if it was his last fight or the fight before. Anyways, Mitch Gagnon had a full fight card, a full fight camp for this fight card. Cole Smith, I'm not sure if he had a full fight camp. I don't think he did because Mitch Gagnon was supposed to fight somebody else. So I'm gonna roll with Mitch Gagnon on this one just for that simple fact that he's probably gonna have more cardio than this other guy. Yeah, I don't know much about these two dudes though, so I'm not gonna focus too much on that one. Arjun Singh Buller. I don't know how to say his name, but heavyweight bout versus Juan Adams. I'm rolling with Juan Adams. A lot of people don't know, but he's a D1 wrestler. And this other guy thinks he's gonna be out wrestling Juan Adams. I don't really feel like that's what's gonna happen. I feel like Juan Adams is gonna piece him up on the feet. And then the dude's gonna probably try to this Arjun Singh dude's probably gonna try to take him down. It's not gonna work. Juan Adams seems like he's a strong dude. Plus his last performance was really good. So I'm rolling with Juan Adams on that one. Either KO or TKO second round. It could go to decision though. And I mean either one of these guys could win, but I'm gonna roll with Juan Adams just because I know more about that guy and I actually like his fighting style. So yeah. Featherweight bout, Kyle Nelson versus Matt Sales. I don't know jack shit about Kyle Nelson, but I'm gonna roll with Matt Sales. I like his fighting style. He's a well-rounded fighter. I watched him in the Contender Series when he was coming up. He's pretty good. The other dude's got 74-inch reach, and then Matt Sales has 68-inch reach. So he has a reach disadvantage. The other guy's 6 foot. Kyle Nelson is 6 foot. I don't know shit about Kyle Nelson though. He's from Canada, so he might have the edge. Since the fight card is in Canada. But I'm gonna roll with Matt Sales. He seems well-rounded. Like I said before, I like his fighting style. Kyle Nelson, I'm not sure if he had a full training camp for this one. So let's roll to the next fight. Welterweight bout, Nordine Talib versus Kyle Prepolek. Kyle Prepolek. Let's see what this guy has to offer. Oh, it's his debut. Okay. So I don't know anything about this guy either. I know a lot about Nordine. Watched his ass get KO'd too. I don't remember what fight that was. I think he's coming off of is he coming off a win or a loss? I can't remember if he's coming off a win or a loss. But Nordine Talib's good. He's well-rounded. He has really nice kicks, really nice leg kicks. He has some ground game too, but I don't know. I really don't know with that one. Kyle Prepolek could beat him. I'm gonna probably pick Nordine Talib just because I know more about him. But that fight could go either way as well. Nordine, if he is coming off of that loss, I can't remember if it was a win or a loss, but if it was a loss, then he's probably gonna be hungry and he's gonna want to get a win. So I'm gonna roll with him on that one. Ayman Zahabi versus Vince Morales. Zahabi had a lot of hype behind him. I'm not a huge fan of the guy. He's well-rounded, but I don't know. He don't really seem like he has that much to offer. He is from Canada though. Canada versus United States. Vince Morales from the United States. Vince Morales has more reach. They're both coming off losses. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Ayman Zahabi, so I guess I'm a little biased. I picked him in one of my lineups a while back, and he shit on himself. He didn't do that good. So I'm gonna roll with Vince Morales. I'm gonna roll with the up and coming dude that probably not too many people know about. Macy Chiasson versus Sarah Moras. Not a fan of Sarah at all. I don't feel like she should even be in the UFC with her fight skills. So I feel like Macy Chiasson's gonna piece her up, probably submit her in the second round, maybe TKO her in the first. But if it goes to decision, Macy's gonna win. Even the other girl's from Canada, but yeah, Macy's gonna win this shit. I don't see how Sarah is gonna beat her. She could maybe beat her by decision, but I don't see her actually submitting her. I don't see her TKOing her or knocking her out. I'm rolling with Macy. Macy seems like she's hungry. She's ready to get the dub. And her last performances were flawless. Marc-Andre Barriault versus Andrew Sanchez. I don't know shit about Mark, but I know that both of these guys is trained together. Andrew Sanchez, he's a pretty good wrestler. I'm gonna roll with Mark though. I'm gonna roll with Mark. Yeah, he'll probably get the decision win. Andrew Sanchez doesn't have much to offer. His stand-up's decent. It's all right. His wrestling's pretty good though, like I said. But yeah, I'm not gonna focus too much on that fight. So I'm just gonna roll with my instincts. Something's telling me to pick Marc-Andre, so I'm gonna pick Marc-Andre on that one. Walt Harris versus Sergey Spivak. I'm rolling with the big ticket. The big ticket's gonna knock Polar Bear out. Nah, I don't know if he's gonna knock him out, but the Polar Bear is 9-0. Walt Harris is 11-7 and won no contest. That's not that great of a record, but shit, you can't really go off that sometimes, man. Walt Harris is 6'5", the other dude's 6'3", so he's probably gonna have a reach advantage. I don't know what Sergey Spivak's fighting style is. I haven't watched any film on him, but I do like Walt Harris as a heavyweight fighter. He usually brings it. But then again, he's a hit or miss. Sometimes he's on point, and other times he's not. So it's a heavyweight fight. Heavyweight fights are always hard to pick. It really could go either way. I don't know if Sergey's a wrestler or if he's a striker, but I know that Walt Harris has a little bit of both. I'll probably roll with Walt Harris just because I know more about him. But don't take my word on this. Like, if you got to do your own research and shit. I didn't do my research for this fight card. I'm just rolling with Walt Harris because I actually enjoy watching him fight and I like his fighting style. So I think he'll get the job done. But Sergey, if he's 9-0, I don't know if he fought trash cans, or I don't know if he fought anybody that's actually well known or good. If he's making his UFC debut, he's probably gonna be hungry and want to get the win. If he's a wrestler, I don't know if he's gonna take Walt Harris down or if he's gonna try and piece him up on the feet. But like I said before, heavyweight fights usually it could go either way, man. Those boys hit hard. Brad Katona versus Merab Dvalishvili. I'm rolling with Brad Katona, even though I do like Merab Dvalishvili. I remember watching him versus Ricky Simon. He did really well with him. He was actually beating Simon or whatever, but he got caught with that guillotine choke. I remember him like tapping his feet against the fucking ground trying to keep himself awake. Didn't really work. He ended up losing that fight. I feel like Brad Katona's gonna win. He's been on that McGregor fast, so I mean that might play a big factor. I don't know if it will. I don't know if it might not. I don't know. And he's fighting out of Canada, so he's gonna be fighting in his home shit. So I'm rolling with Brad Katona. He's probably gonna piece Merab up, and he's well-rounded. Brad Katona got the ground game. He's got wrestling. He's got submissions and shit. So Dvalishvili seems he's one-dimensional. His stand-ups all right. His wrestling's pretty good. He does get a lot of takedowns, but he can't take. When he takes people down, he doesn't keep them there. He just keeps taking you down, keeps taking you down, keeps taking you down. So it's like you can't keep him. You can't finish anybody like that. You can just keep taking them down and get points and I guess. But I mean, like I guess if you want someone to get a lot of points, I don't know if Brad Katona's wrestling defense is that well. I think it'll be pretty good against Merab. So I'm rolling with Brad Katona on that one. Next fight, featherweight bout, Cub Swanson versus Shane Burgos. Shane Burgos looks like he's way bigger than Cub Swanson. He's 11-1. Cub Swanson's 25-10. Cub's a vet, so you already know who I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with Cub, Killer Cub. He's coming off a loss. He's gonna be hungry. So yeah, I'm rolling with Cub Swanson. Shane Burgos is well-rounded though. They both have cool fighting styles. They both bring it to the table. And yeah, Cub Swanson's probably gonna win this shit, in my own opinion. He's never been knocked out. He's only his weakness is those submissions, man. Those fucking submissions get him every time. I don't know if he's practicing or if he's training in that area much, but like he's been around for a while. He's got a lot of fight experience, and he's the underdog in this shit, dude. I'm rolling with Cub Swanson, California all the way. But yeah, I like Shane Burgos' his story and shit too. He has a really cool story. So yeah, I'm rolling with Cub. middleweight bout, Derek Brunson versus Elias Theodorou, the Spartan. I like both of these dudes, but I like Derek Brunson more. Derek Brunson's ranked 9, Elias Theodorou is ranked 13. One's coming off a loss. Of course, everybody knows Derek Brunson's got his fucking ass beat by Stylebender. That was a horrible performance. Stylebender got in his head, dude. Derek Brunson was trying to get in Stylebender's head. It didn't really work. Kind of played against him a little bit in that fact. But Derek Brunson got that punching power, man. If he comes ready, prepared, not scared, he's gonna knock your fucking lights out. But it seemed like versus that last fight versus Stylebender, it seemed like he wasn't all there. It seemed like he was a little timid or something. I don't know what the deal was with that. So hopefully he's not timid, and he's also he has a different training camp in this shit. He was training out of North Carolina at his own gym, so now he's training in a different training camp. That's gonna be a huge factor. Only thing I'm worried about with Derek Brunson in this fight is his gas tank. Is he gonna be able to have enough gas in the tank to fight Elias Theodorou? Because we all know Theodorou, he's the cardio king, man. That motherfucker does not get tired, it don't seem like. And even when he is tired, he's still pushing forward. But is he going to be able to push forward against Derek Brunson when he's throwing that heat? That's the real question. And he's from Canada, so is Theodorou going to just grind him out like he does a lot of people? He grinds motherfuckers out. Or is Derek Brunson going to put him to sleep? I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm going to roll with Derek Brunson just for that simple fact. I feel like he's going to tap that chin. And if he taps that chin, the Spartan's going out. Next fight. Yeah, okay. Main fucking fight. Al Quinta versus Donald Cerrone. So we already know that these two fought a while back. I'm not sure a few years back. Right when, no, actually, no, this is a while back. Al Quinta, I think that was his first fight, his debut fight or some shit. Versus Donald Cerrone. I can't remember if it was his debut or not. Don't take my word on that. They're both coming off wins. Al Quinta's been on a tear. Donald Cerrone's been on a tear. I'm a fan of both of these guys. This is gonna be a hard fight to fucking pick because you know they're both gonna bring it. They're both gonna want to both gonna bang. But Donald Cerrone, he's way more well-rounded in my own opinion. Only thing I'm worried about is his body. Is Al Quinta gonna hit him with some body shots? Is he gonna hit him with some liver shots, some kicks? What is he gonna do? Is Donald Cerrone going to be able to withstand that? I'm always worried about picking Donald Cerrone just because his body going to be able to withstand that shit? Ever since I seen him get hit by Darren Till in the body, I don't know, like, and then in other fights too, he's been hit in the body and he kind of like, he clenches up and shit. We all know that he's had the intestine surgery or whatever that shit was when he used to do the bull riding. But he's 35-11. Al Quinta's 14-4 with 1 no contest. Yeah. He has the reach advantage too. Donald Cerrone has the reach advantage. I'm rolling with Donald Cerrone on this one. He's more well-rounded. I feel like if he's not doing too well with the stand-up, I feel like he will take him down and submit him. He submitted Al Quinta in their first fight. So, yeah. I think there's not going to be much changes on this one. Donald Cerrone's going to get the win. He's going to go move up ranks. Al Quinta's ranked 4. Donald's ranked 8. I think that should be reversed. I think Donald should be ranked 4 right now. I feel like he's the better fighter. But we'll find out. Al Quinta's a fucking beast too, so he brings it. All right.